what sets you apart from the other hosting providers that are out there, the public clouds providers?
Right, so there are a number of public cloud providers these days that are kind of focusing on the same things: pay-as-you-go, utility model, that type of thing. What really sets Rackspace apart is, once again, our commitment to fanatical support, the ability for us to augment your existing IT staff, and e- make sure that things are up and running, so that you're focused on doing what you're supposed to do, running your business. We'll take our managed cloud services as an example. We actually have taken the model that we use in our dedicated hosting and applied that same thing in the cloud. So you have a team that is monitoring your infrastructure and making sure everything's up and running for you.
What do you tell customers when they ask you about your uptime or availability?
So Rackspace has one of the most robust network SLAs in the industry, right? Not everything is perfect though. So what we do is, we on the infrastructure side, on our part, we make sure that we have redundant systems in place. Starting at the DC data center with generators and redundant cooling and all that good stuff, switches and routers, and everything's redundant. There are a lot of things though that a customer needs to do at the application layer or at their infrastructure layer to make sure that in case there is something of a catastrophe, that they can recover in other regions. So what we recommend is using both of our UK or European data center and our Chicago data center for cloud, and having services there, partnering with other DNS providers that can do geographically specific DNS. Making sure your application is aware, so that if there is a failure, that your application knows that there's a failure and can do things on its own. So it's just not about what Rackspace can provide. There's also some level of responsibility on the application provider as well, to make sure that it's high availability.
So maybe you can tell me a little bit about the tools or the applications that people use to manage the Rackspace infrastructure that they've purchased.
So if we're talking specifically about our infrastructure as a service offering, like cloud servers or cloud files, we have OpenStack utilities that are available, since we use OpenStack on our platform. People can download those. There's a Python utility. We also have partners like RightScale that we work with to manage. People can use their RightScale systems to manage the Rackspace Cloud stuff. Other companies do the same thing. Our own CloudKick, as an example here, can manage multiple infrastructures as well.
So what kind of partnerships do you have going right now that are been made public that are worth mentioning?
I think the partnership with RightScale is very important. Obviously, they're a big player in the cloud space for managing infrastructure. So RightScale is a great partner to have. So let me tell you about the hybrid offerings that we have. Yesterday we announced Rack Connect 2.0, which gives businesses greater flexibility on integrating their existing IT infrastructure with their hosted and cloud infrastructure at Rackspace. So that's a really great thing to take advantage of. You get the security benefits of dedicated gear, with the burst stability of cloud, or the flexibility of what cloud provides. And you can do all that with our Rackspace Rack Connect product.